Over 200 million Americans might be consuming contaminated water. This is a staggering statistic. It reveals a hidden crisis, a silent threat lurking within our pipes. We often take clean water for granted. However, access to safe, drinkable water is not a guarantee. It's under threat. This is a pressing issue, one that demands immediate attention and action. The United States, a global leader in many ways, faces a serious challenge. Its water infrastructure is aging. It's struggling to cope with increasing demands. This strain, coupled with lax regulations and inadequate monitoring, has led to a situation where millions are unknowingly exposed to harmful contaminants. From heavy metals to pesticides, the list of pollutants found in our water is alarming. The consequences are far-reaching. Our health is at risk. Our environment is suffering. The economic prosperity of communities is under threat. This is not a problem for the distant future. It's happening now, unfolding silently in our homes, schools, and workplaces. The crisis manifests differently across the country. Some regions are grappling with industrial pollution. Others face threats from agricultural runoff. No state is immune. This widespread contamination highlights the systemic nature of the problem. It underscores the urgent need for comprehensive national action. The most common contaminants paint a grim picture. Lead, a potent neurotoxin, continues to plague our pipes, particularly in older cities. Pesticides and fertilizers seep into groundwater, contaminating drinking water supplies. Emerging contaminants like PFAS, used in non-stick cookware and firefighting foam, present new and evolving threats. This issue transcends political boundaries. It affects rural communities and bustling cities alike. Its impact is felt by people of all ages, backgrounds, and socioeconomic statuses. We must remember that access to clean water is a fundamental human right. It's essential for life, health, and well-being. Let's examine this crisis more closely, state by state. California, despite its agricultural prowess, grapples with pesticide runoff and drought-stricken water sources. Texas faces challenges from oil and gas extraction, with chemicals seeping into aquifers. In the industrial heartland, states like Michigan and Ohio contend with legacy pollutants and aging infrastructure. These examples illustrate the complexity of the issue. Each state faces unique challenges requiring tailored solutions. However, there's a common thread: a lack of investment in water infrastructure. Years of neglect have left our systems vulnerable and inadequate. Detailed data analysis reveals further insights. The Environmental Working Group, EWG, has compiled a comprehensive database of water quality tests across the country. Their findings are sobering. They confirm the widespread nature of contamination. They also highlight the inadequacy of current regulations. The human cost of neglect. Behind the statistics are real people whose lives have been irrevocably altered by contaminated water. Take, for instance, the residents of Flint, Michigan. Their plight serves as a stark reminder of the devastating consequences of water contamination. Families have been exposed to dangerously high levels of lead, leading to long-term health issues, particularly in children. Trust in authorities has been shattered. The economic impact has been severe. The story of Flint is not an isolated incident. It's a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of what happens when we fail to prioritize water safety. Across the nation, communities are grappling with the consequences of contaminated water. Farmers struggle with crop yields. Businesses face economic losses. Healthcare systems are burdened with treating preventable illnesses. The human cost of this crisis is immeasurable. The situation is dire, but it's not insurmountable. We can tackle this crisis. We must act now to protect our health, our environment, and our future. We must demand better from our leaders. We must hold them accountable for ensuring safe and affordable water for all. The first step is awareness. We must educate ourselves about the quality of our local water supplies. Resources like the EWG's Tap Water Database provide valuable information. We can use this knowledge to make informed decisions and protect our families. The next step is action. We must demand stricter regulations for water pollutants. We must advocate for increased investment in water infrastructure. We must support sustainable water management practices. Our collective voices are powerful. By working together, we can create a future where clean water is a right, not a privilege. Be safe, be well, and join us next time for more stimulating news. Don't forget to like and subscribe.